Flosstubers. I'm Dottie, Stitching Scotty, and welcome to Flosstube number 64. This is January the 22nd, 2022, and it's Saturday. All right, thank you so much, and welcome to my happy place. This is my craft room. It's a little messy right now, but yeah, you got to make a mess to make progress, isn't that right? But anyway, and I made a lot of progress this week. Oh my goodness. We had snow here in upstate South Carolina, and I know everybody up north is going, big deal. But we had 6.5 or so inches where I live, and I usually just get like a dusting or freezing rain or rain. So that was a good snow. It's been a long time since we've had a good snow. And then last night I got off work, and on the way home from the hospital driving, it's snowing, and it covered the ground, and that's all we got was just a light dusting to an inch. But still, everybody was really excited. My oldest daughter was really excited because she lives outside Columbia, and they got more snow than we did. So there you go. But anyway, enough of that. I just want to thank everybody for watching. I forgot to do that, and I really, really appreciate it. Y'all are so kind to watch week after week after week, and you see all kind of bloopers and things that I do and don't do. And then I also want to tell you I appreciate the new subscribers that I've gotten. Thank you so much. We're going to be having another giveaway pretty soon when we hit another big number. And then also I want to tell all the winners from the last giveaway that they're all mailed. And finally, I was a little late getting them mailed, and because of the snow. And I just hope that you enjoyed what you won. Okay, we're going to start off a little bit different. Usually I start off, well, anyway, we're just going to start off different. We got a lot to do. So today, the first thing I wanted to do is I want to show you we're going to do something new. I'm going to have a featured designer every now and then. Maybe not every week, but every now and then. And this featured designer, the reason I picked them is because they had a lot of snowman things. And this week it's all about the snowmen, yeah, and snow girls. But anyway, they've got some cute patterns. And you just don't see them all the time. This is Needle Bling Designs. And I thought this was just really cute. It's something to work up really quick. You are never too old for a snowball fight. Isn't that cute? And Needle Bling has a Etsy shop, and I will link that below. And I actually have the link, and I know it works because that's how I got there. And then they have also the North Pole Coffee Shop Hot Cocoa. You might have seen this one around Christmas, but I thought that was really cute, and it's all about sitting by the fire with the snow and drinking hot cocoa and stitching. So I thought that was cute. And they've got 25% off on that one right now. Then, because some people are doing Christmas stitching all year, I had never seen this one. And this one says, ho, 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 be jolly. Look at that. Isn't that cute? And that's a Needle Bling design. And then the next thing we've got, Valentine's Day is coming up. And last year I showed a bunch of Valentine's Day patterns, and I've never seen this one. It says love faintly in the background, and then it says Happy Valentine's Day. Isn't that cute? Just really, really pretty. All right, then back to the snowman theme. This one's called S'mores, and it says S'mores for sale. Look at the snowman on that pillow. Is that not too cute? And the owl's watching him, and the cardinal's watching him roast, and the rabbit watching him roast s'mores over the fire. It's like an oxymoron, isn't it? A snowman and fire. But it's cute. That might be on my wish list. Then, there was another couple I wanted to show. I thought these were cute, and I haven't seen these ever either. And this is back to the Christmas theme. This is called Santa and Company. Aren't those cute? Cute little things you could put in your dough bowl, or ornaments you could hang on your tree. Or you could just put them on a little plate like they did and make them like little cookies. And last but not least, the one that really caught my eye, and I've seen this one several places, and it says, "Let It Sew." And it's got a little snowman, and he's on a spool of thread. Too cute. Okay, so that just gives you an idea of some of the winter and one of the Valentine's Day designs that they have. They also have fabric. And one of the fabrics I'm going to show you is Margarita. And they have it in 28, 32, 36, or 40 count linen. Look at that. I mean, that's really pretty. And I don't think they've had their fabric line too long. And then we're always looking for a good natural. And this is a 32 count Belfast. And it's called Shrekie's Tan. Look at that. Shrekie's Tan. Really, really pretty. And oh, and here's another linen. This one's called Pumpkin Pie Linen. Look at that. Pretty, pretty, pretty. All right. So that'll give you some idea of some of the different fabrics and designs that they do. And I will link their website below on Etsy. So hopefully you'll find something really good with that. And then also, talking about Etsy, Anabella's also is doing she has an Etsy shop. And she is doing a cross-stitch school. And this starts, it's a Facebook group. And I will link that below. But you sign up, but it's free patterns and free weekly tutorials. Now, you're like, well, I already know how to cross-stitch. But she's going to have other things, you know, like color and different stitching ideas, different finishing ideas, and things like that. And Elaine makes some really, really cute things on her Flosstube channel. So if you've not watched her, be sure and watch her and join her Facebook group. It's really neat. But when you do sign up for the cross stitch school, you will get emails. So do be aware of that. So I just wanted to let you know that. So we'll link Anabella's Etsy shop below. All right. And also the Facebook group for the cross stitch school, and it shows you how to stitch, you know, from the beginning. So if you're a brand new person and you don't know how to cross stitch, this is the ideal way for you to learn how to cross stitch if you just don't have the courage to teach yourself, because back in the day I had to teach myself. So there you go. All right, next I want to show some stitchy kindness. I'm kind of going backwards today, but that's okay. I have a real good friend, and her name is Susie. She's very, very sweet. And when she saw my cookie exchange and, you know, she heard it was finished and I couldn't find a cutting board, she went out and she was, I think, grocery shopping maybe. And she found these at Aldi's, these mini wooden serving sets. And there's 4 boards in here. And the price she paid, which I don't remember, I don't even know if she told me or not, but it was very, very inexpensive. Aldi's now, can you imagine? This would be a great finish. Now you could use it with the little line around it, or you could just turn around and use this side. And they've already got the little hole for hanging in the top of them. And I'm not opened them yet because I don't know what I'm going to do. But unfortunately, my cookie exchange didn't fit on this either. But something will. So I'm excited. Thank you so much, Susie. I can't wait to figure out what I'm going to put on them. All right, then the next thing, this was not stitchy kindness. This was just stuff I just ran across. I was in Hobby Lobby, and they had 50% off of their, It's in their wall decor. And I found this. It says, good food, good mood. Well, I'm not going to use it for that. I'll probably use it like this and put something on it, or like put something, a foam core on it. But for half price, you can't beat that. Then, believe it or not, I went to the Dollar Tree. Okay, not Dollar Tree, Dollar General. Just yesterday. No, day before yesterday. And for $1, I found on the Valentine row this little easel, and it says, you make my heart happy. Now, this is cute, but you could paint this, and you could add some little frou-frou on it and put your little design, your smile here, and wouldn't that be cute? So you could even do a magnet thing and change it out, and this was $1. So there you go. Dollar General. And while I was at Dollar General, I also, yep, this was Dollar General, I saw this. This says Home Sweet Home, and it had the little clothespins where you pin a picture. Well, you can take this picture off and, you know, see it's chalkboard, so I can put something underneath here. And I could paint this if I wanted to and put some frou-frou on it too. $4. What a great deal. Then, another trip to Dollar General. I know. I was on the cutting board thing, and I just saw this, and I knew it was too big because my little, well, it might not be too big. If worst comes to worst, I can always do this, but I won't put menu. I can put something else up here, some greenery or something with my cookie exchange. But in this cute cutting board, I already got the little rope to hang it. $3 at Dollar General. Who would have thought? So there you go. There's some good ideas for finishing. Very inexpensive. And some different places besides Hobby Lobby. But now I will tell you, if you do go to Dollar General, you better go very often because the stuff does change. So just FYI for that. So that's my haul and my Stitchy Kindness. Thank you, thank you. All right. Now the next thing we're going to talk about are my stitch-alongs or my sals. And you know I am just all about a sal or a stitch-along. Sometimes I think I belong to too many. And then I run across a couple of people here lately when I'm watching their floss tubes, and I thought, oh no, I don't have many stitch-alongs because they have a lot more than I do. But anyway, you'll see them for a while, and then they'll disappear, and then they'll come back, you know, because I just kind of stitch what I'm in the mood for. Now, I do also participate in Whip Go, which we'll talk about in just a little bit. Whip Go, I mean. But right now, we're going to talk about Lady Halloween Sal. I think, yes. Lady Halloween Sal. Now, this one I heard about from Stitching on the Shore, and if you've not watched her floss tube, you really need to watch it. It's really good. This pattern is by Jardin Prive, and is that not amazing? Now, you have two choices. You can stitch it all in black, which I was doing for the hashtag Black November Sal and the Lady Halloween Sal, or you can do it in the black and the gray, and well, it's black, dark gray, and light gray, and they're both DMC. Now, they stitched theirs on antique white with 2 strands over 2. That was this one. And I am stitching mine on, forgot the name of the color, but I do know, I want to say it's Heather, maybe. But this is by Fiber on a Whim. And I didn't get a lot done, but I did get some done. I got more letters. I think I did H, I, J. No, I did H and I, and I did this design and this design. And then this little design up here. And this empty spot is going to be a spider web that's going to be long stitched. And this is 32 count, and it's Fiber on a Whim. And I want to say it's Heather. I really do, but I may be wrong. Okay. So there's that one. And this is an Instagram group, and it's just hashtag Lady Halloween Sal. All right. And I'm using black 310 DMC. That's it. And I forgot to take off my clock again. I just like Christmas music. So there you go. All right. Next, the other sound, I'm showing Halloween stuff and Christmas music is playing. What is wrong with this? Oh well, the next sound that I'm participating in with Finally a Farm Girl and probably some others who I cannot remember your names. I'm so sorry. But this is a Twin Peak Primitives piece, and this is the dark, this is for hashtag Dark October Stitching, and this is the Haunted House Sampler by Twin Peak Primitives. And I liked it because it reminded me of the Addams Family house. And plus, I've not done that many samplers, as you well know, because usually I do happy stuff. Not that this is sad stuff, but you know, I do like me a Halloween thing. And this uses all 310 colors, and they did theirs on 14 count Ada, and I chose to do mine on oh shoot, what is this? I always say I'm going to know what my fabric is. I'll look at it before we start and then forget. Let's see. 30 count Portobello. Okay. This is 30 count Portobello, and it's some I had in my stash. And I didn't get a lot done on this because it started snowing. And when it's snowing, Halloween and snow don't go together in my book. So I did a little bit. I did like the G and the H and started on another letter. And I'm like, oh, I got to stitch snowmen. So I stopped. But anyway, I will get some more done on this. But, you know, squirrel, it hit, you know. But I'm using 2 strands over 2. This will get done in good time, but it's a fun stitch. I just don't, you know, 30 count, I don't mind stitching on. It's very nice. I never used it until I did something from Fat Quarter Shop and the Little House Needleworks thing. That's the first time I had used the 30 count, and I kind of like it. Okay, and the next thing we're going to talk about is Whip Go 2022. Now, Whip Go is a Facebook group, and you're saying, I'm looking for something. Oh, here it is. I had buried it. Once again, I don't know why when we do Flosstubes, we bury everything. Go figure. But anyway, Whip Go is, whips are works in progress, and Whip Go is like a tool that I use to help me finish some of my started projects. And I do have quite a few. And everybody says, oh, do a whip parade. How many whips do you have? Not going to count them. But you might see some of them because I might do a partial whip parade, or maybe I'll do a whole whip parade. I don't know. I just have been trying to straighten up and get my craft room in order and get some things finished for Valentine's Day. So I'll have something to put up and show for Valentine's Day before I do anything. But anyway, enough with that. You make a bingo board, okay? You can make it on the computer. She has little PDFs, I guess, is what you put on there, little templates that you can use. Or you can do like I do and just draw some lines on there and make a bingo board. 13 is free. And you number 1 through 25. This month, she had called number 2 and number 19. Now, when I get these, the object is when you set a goal, you put a project, or you can use a project several times, or you can do one project a space. Last year I did one project a space. This year I kind of doubled up a couple of them. Excuse me, because I wanted to do more than just one time stitching, and I knew it was going to take more than that. But anyway, what I do is like this month, Let Joy In, or no, an autumn gathering, Let Joy In. I set my goal at 1,000 stitches. Sometimes I count stitches and sometimes I don't. But this time I thought, well, I'm going to say 1,000 stitches. That's a lot of stitches. All right, this is the pattern. It's a collaboration between Heart and Hand and Bent Creek. And I got this, it's exclusive. I got it at a Zoom retreat that I went to last autumn. And I really, really enjoyed the Zoom retreat. It was very good. They gave great directions. And the pattern is beautiful. It really is. And the stitch count is 192 by 96. It's on 32 count vintage country mocha. But now I didn't have any of that. I have a piece of 32 count Abecedarian by R&R reproductions. And this is what I have. I had the just one of the houses done, and a couple of the flowers, part of them, and some of the blocks. And I finished the flowers, got the crow, and another house. So I'm excited about that. Now, I've only got 587 stitches of the 1,000 that I need, but it's only January 22nd. I have 9 more days, and it will be done. Just one day sitting down, good work. It'll be really good. And I used 2 strands over 2. And yeah, my bird doesn't have an eye yet, but it's gonna. You know, it started snowing, and I had to do snowmen. I just had to. So there you go. But just a fun pattern, and hopefully this will be. Oops, where did that go? Sorry, if I don't put it back in the bag, it will get lost. And we got all the Week Style Works flosses to go with it, and it's just, and the little star wooden buttons, and I'll show you those later. But that was really, I've really enjoyed stitching on that. All right, then next, my number 2 is there it is, another pile. Never Ending Cycle. Now, there's 3 patterns in this series that I want to do, but I set my goal on finishing Laundry, the Never Ending Cycle. This is by Hands On Design, and this one's on 28 count Antique White Laguna. And last time I didn't have much done at all, but look, I have been busy. And I think I was about right here, and I got all this done and all this done, and believe it or not, there's some white right there that you can see. I stitched that today, and there's just one row of little doodads and things. They're like little, you know, like a measuring cup, a can of bleach, 2 cans of something, and a crock of something, and looks like a box of detergent. See, that I have to stitch. All my back stitching's done. All I need to do is that bottom row, because I've been back stitching as I go. So I want to get this done, and then I would like to finish the other 2 sometime, but they are not on my WIPGO board. So that'll have to be a squirrel adventure. And this one is on, like I said, the 28 count, and it's 2 strands over 2. I'm using all the call for threads, and they're mostly, yeah, they're all DMC, and there's only 6 different colors, so that's not bad at all. But I just thought that was just so cute. It's going to go in my laundry room. So, and I got this at a retreat at Panda's Crossing several years ago when it first came out, and I've just really enjoyed stitching on this. Don't know where the thing is. Okay, and the next thing, when I get a finish there, what you do is I will block out this in yellow, and I'll highlight this in yellow, and when I get a bingo, which is down, across, diagonal, or 4 corners, I reward myself with something. I haven't decided what that is yet, but it's going to be something good. So, and it's going to be something stitchy, probably. There's a couple of things I've had my eye on, so yeah. And my goal is to try to block off the whole entire board. So hopefully I will get to do that. Okay, and the next thing I want to show you are my 2 new starts and finishes in 1 week. I know, my friends are amazed because it usually doesn't happen. Okay, now this one is just the biggest pattern I've ever done. I want you to know that. And it would have been an FFO, except I can't find and can't remember. No, I think I did, but I cannot find my little pot that the little crock I'm supposed to put it on. This is the Heart and Hand Pocket Round Snowman. Just a cute quick stitch. And I did mine on a piece of 32 count Whisper. Oh, and I can't remember who it's by, but it's a scrap of something I had left, and you can tell it's really scrappy. And he's done. He's done. I did 2 strands over 2, and there's his little snow button, and the little cardinal, and the little other blackbird, the crow. in the little snowflakes. I just thought he was just precious. I really, really enjoyed doing that. And it only took me 2 days. So that wasn't too bad. But when it started snowing, I just had to do some snowy stitching. So I enjoyed that. So that'll be an FFO soon when I find where I put the thing to finish it in. And the other thing, I cannot show you the picture. And my goal in this one was to use what I had, and I had to substitute one thing. And this was one of those patterns, if you buy the button, you get the pattern for free. And it was in a shop, and it's like, you know, like they had, it said this pattern's a free pattern with the purchase of a snowman hat button. And so anyway, there you go. So you purchase the button and you get the pattern. And it called for Weeks Dye Works Overdyed Floss. And I had them all except for garnet. I did not have any garnet, and I didn't have any 815 in DMC, which it called for. But I had 816, so I thought, I'll use that. And it turned out pretty good. And this is In the Meadow, You Can Build a Snowman. And this one is on some Laguna, no, I don't know if it's Laguna or Jobulin. But anyway, it's on a piece of this, and it's 2/2. Now, I substituted a little bit on this also, because you also had to use, it called for Impressions wool for the sheep fleece. So I used Impressions, Care-On Impressions, but I didn't have the colors they call for, so I just picked 2 colors I liked. I outlined the sheep, and then I used the lighter color for the inside. And it's all wispy, so I like that. It's not Whisper, it's the Care-On Impressions. And it's a wool blend, a silk and wool blend. So this will be a finish. I just don't know on what. It may go on one of my little cutting boards. Who knows? I haven't decided yet. But that was fun to do. And that took me 3 days, I think, of sitting to sew. And I really, really, really enjoyed doing that. All right, and that's what I worked on this week. Now, that was pretty much, wasn't it, for me? Now, when I had 2 days off work. I mean, who would have thunk it? Okay, so I did get a lot of stitching done. All right, now, the next thing I want to show is my, well, I'll have to tell you more about it and then show you, because all I have is the black and white picture, and I don't want to show it to you because I want you to go to her Facebook group, download the pattern, and pick your own things, your fibers and things. And I'm hoping I will get around to doing this, but I need to kind of hurry. Okay, this is a Stitcher's Heart Challenge freebie from Violets and Verses Facebook. And this is Jennifer. She also has a floss tube, and she has very, very good floss tubes. She has great, great finishes, and she makes and sells project bags. And her project bags have inserts with cross stitch on them. And I don't know how they turn out, as many as they do, but I'll tell you, they sure are pretty. So you need to, she announces those on her Facebook group when she's having a sale. And she just had a project bag sale this past Friday night at 7 o'clock. And I missed it because I had to work. So anyway, what she's going to do is the challenge, she's designed a pattern, and it's Valentine's themed, and it's also Stitcher themed. I'll just show you just the top right here. Okay? Not showing you much of anything, am I? Sorry about that. But anyway, it's got some hearts, and it's got some stitching things on it. So she wants you to choose your own color combination. Post a picture of your finish on the Violets and Verses page by Monday, February 14th, for a chance to win a gift certificate to Stitcher's Garden, which is her local needlework shop. And she'll draw a winner from those posting their finish. 1 entry for every post. Facebook, Instagram, Flosstube, etc. Be sure and hashtag your picture with hashtag Stitcher's Heart challenge. And it says have fun. Now, all these directions are at the base of the pattern. And she had the pumpkin I did the last time. She put out she did a beautiful pumpkin, a patchwork pumpkin in the fall. And I posted mine and I showed it on my Flosstube, and everybody really, really liked it. I didn't win, but I still have this beautiful pumpkin that I stitched. So this would be really cute, and I have a really good idea for a good finish for mine, if I get mine finished, if I even get it started. But I'm kitting it up tonight. So there you go. So maybe you'll see a start on that next week. Cross your fingers. So that's the freebie. I will link that below. What's next? Oh, I about forgot. Okay, now we've got past FFOs, because I usually do show, oh wait, I forgot to show two things. And now these are in the rip it section. Now one is a rip it and I put it back correctly, but the other one's just a rip it. Okay, let's start with the one I put back. Okay, and also I forgot to mention one more style, and it involves these two. This is Anabella's hashtag cross stitch Christmas week sale, and it's X stitch Xmas week. Okay, that's how you post it. And you know, I'm stuck on snowmen, so oh boy, freezing season for Foxwood Crossings, and I'm doing the little snowman on the sled. Okay, and I got down, I got down on his little body here, and I don't know what happened, but where's my pointer? I don't know what happened, but this part was even like it was supposed to be, but this part was kind of hanging down. So I had to rip all this out and put this all back in. Then I noticed that I had messed up here, which put me off here, so I had to rip all this out, and I put all this back in. And this is done on perforated paper. It was some perforated paper I had in my stash. It was just a random piece of blue. I don't even know where it came from. And I'm using 3 strands of DMC over 1, and it also uses 2 of the what do you call them? They're the 4,000 numbers, you know, and they're variegated kind of. Oh, they're so pretty. Well, I don't know what you call them, but anyway, this is one of them. You can't really see any variegation much, but there's some really pretty blues and purples. Yeah, that's not showing up well. Sorry about that. And then there's a red one. I'll just get this out too. And there, oh wait. Okay, there's that one. You can kind of see a little variegation in that one. Yeah. Okay. But anyway, that's the first time I've ever stitched with, no, it's not either, because I like the green. But anyway, hopefully I'll get this one done before next year and have it done for my tree. So that's my fancy project bag, because I don't have enough project bags for all my stuff. Which, yeah. Okay, and the other thing was just a ribbit. And you know, I showed this a while back, and it's so pretty. And it's called Rose Air Blooming, and this is by Summerhouse Stitchworks. I went to Beth's retreat, the Summerhouse Stitchworks up at Sassy Jack's, and let me tell you, this was one of the patterns that they had just out there for sale. And I saw it, and I'm like, I gotta have that. That's beautiful, because I love this Christmas carol. And so anyway, I decided not to use the fabric that they used, because I couldn't find it. It was a fabrics by Stephanie, and at the time, you know, I was like, internet? I didn't know she was on the internet. But anyway, so I used 32 count Oaken from Picture This Plus, which I had, I found it somewhere. I can't remember. But anyway, this uses DMC floss. It's one of the nicer things about this pattern is it tells you you need 2 skeins of this or you need 2 skeins of that. So that's a good thing. The pattern's large. It's 2 pages. Very easy to read. You don't have to squint. And this is 32 count. And what I did was Oh my goodness. I meant to pick up, and see how I picked it up like this? Well, I should have picked it up like this and kept stitching across. And so what I did was I stitched down. So I had to rip all this out. So, I had probably about this much I had to rip out, which you'll probably remember. But I did 2 over 2, and I'm going to make sure that I look at this very carefully before I start stitching again, and I am going to label top. So always remember to do that, because I thought I'd be cute and start in a different spot than I usually start in. You know, I guess you just, old habits are hard to break, I guess. But now I feel good about stitching on this again, and I will be stitching this on this for Cross Stitch Christmas week next time. And it will go in my beautiful bag, in that pretty poinsettia bag with the Santa Claus. Sorry about the glare. And this one is from Dot Dot Goose. And I just really, really, really like it. And it even has a little thread catcher in here. And it's got the little scissor holder. So, really cute. So that's the rip it. You know, if you stitch, you just about have to rip. So, you know, every now and then. But I usually don't leave stuff that needs to be ripped out because I won't go back to it. But that one, I just had to take a break. I was just heartsick. So, enough of that. Oh, yeah, I know what that is. Okay, never mind. Another stack. All right, now we'll look at my past FFOs. Now, today is a Pine Mountain Design Palooza, okay, because there's snowmen. Okay, my first one is Ready, Set, Snow. And this was a small, probably not available anymore except on Etsy or Stash Unload. And it was a little kit. You get the Ada, and it was on 14 count Ada. I used 2 strands over 2 of DMC floss. And then I just ironed it and stuffed it in the pillow. Easy, easy, easy finish. And you know, as many of us that quilt and sew and things, you know, these are real easy to make. You just make your little pillow and stuff it, and then just put this, you know, make sure you've got this on the top so you can slip it in. That'd be easy, easy peasy to do. Okay, when I saw that though, I was like, oh, I've got to get that. And then because it was snowing, you know, I had to talk about the snowmen. Then on the other 14 count Ada, this is January Round, I think was the name of it. And I thought that was just too cute. He's juggling snowballs. And it says January. It's got the snowman fabric. And this was DMC. The buttons came with it. The DMC did not. The Ada came with it. And then there was the pillow form. And you ironed it and you slipped it in. 14 count. And it's Pine Mountain Designs. Oh, excuse me. And this one's called All Tied Up. And this is another snowman piece. Can you see a theme here? There we go. The little snowmen, the penguins. Isn't that just cute? And that big snowflake. I really enjoyed stitching this. And I like the cloth that they picked because they already had this, the little form that you tie onto the pillow form. The piece that you tie onto the pillow form. And then they had the ribbon up here. If anybody knows where I can find any of this ribbon, I've looked several places. My dog ate some off of a pillow and I'd like to replace it. But just really, really cute. And then the quilted pillow form, you could buy that also from Pine Mountain Design. Now this one though is on 10 count Chula and the color was oatmeal. So, and I used 3 strands, I think, over 1. I could have used 4. It's been a long time. All right, and the next one is, this one's called 9 Patch Winter. And this one had 2 charms, a snowman charm and a mitten charm. And they went over the solid blocks. And it was almost total coverage, just about. It took a while. But I really, really enjoyed stitching this one. I thought the little snowman, the snowman and the little snowflakes and stuff and the skate were really cute. And it came with the snow fabric. And you just stuffed it. And this was on 18 count Aida. And I used 2 strands over 1. And then this one, I think, well, no, I know this one. This one is a Pine Mountain Designs, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think it's Waxing Moon. I pretty much think this one's Pine Mountain just because of the pillow. This is Love Doesn't Melt. Now, look how they used, these buttons here. And then the way you sewed the buttons on made it look like a snowflake. I thought that was very clever. And then, of course, we had 1 stitch snowflake over here. And the snowman with his little heart. I just thought that was just precious. And I liked the snowflakes on the pillow. And when I finished, I just sewed it and stuffed it in here. And this is on 14 count Aida, 2 strands over 2. And I just about think that's Pine Mountain. I don't think it's Waxing Moon. And the last one is not Pine Mountain. This is one of my oldest Stitch Club things. We did this at our first Stitch Club. And this is called Winter. And this is by Elizabeth Ooh, glare. This is by Elizabeth Designs. Ooh, the glare is terrible. Let's see. Okay, there we go. And it's on 28 count. Yeah, linen is what I'll say. And it's got several specialty stitches in it. And it's back in the day when you matted everything. And we've got satin stitch. We've got fly stitch, leaf stitch, Smyrna crosses, large and small, Algerian eyes, long stitch. I think that's about, and back stitch, of course. But I thought that was really pretty. And I got the silvery looking frame to kind of accent the different colors. And every one of these in the series has a tree that like mirrors the season. Like, you know, this one's bare, and in summertime it's all full, and in the fall it's kind of leafy and dried up looking. And I got this one framed in Rock Hill. At Stitch and Frame in Rock Hill in 2003. And that's when I did this. So this is an oldie but a goodie. All right. And that's my past FFOs. Okay, now I've buried everything else I need. Yeah. Oh, goodness. We've got one more thing. Let's see. I told you about the free pattern. Okay. Oh, new releases, which is what I forgot last time. Now, where did I put it? Oh, I covered it up. Goodness. Okay, you know, Market's getting ready to come to Nashville. And our designers have still been putting out designs. Yay. Plus, several of them have, like, new stuff that they're kind of giving previews for. So, that's even better. And we've really enjoyed that, or at least I have. And so I'm going to show you a few of them. Okay. No, I don't want that. Here we go. Yes. Okay. Now, one of them I showed you on my last, was it my last Flosstube? I think it was. It was either the last Flosstube or the Flosstube before. Annabella's Needle Art had started putting out patterns. Now they have their third pattern. It's PDF, and it's called Spring is in the Air. And this is just so colorful and so cute. Oh, darn it. Okay, do not turn the tablet. But that's really cute. You can get this at Annabella's Etsy shop. It's already available for you. And it's an instant download. So you get instant gratification. All right, then the next one, and you may have seen this one on several Flosstubers, is, you know, the Cottage Garden Sampling has their Year in the Woods. They've got their third chart out, and it's a jackrabbit. Now, I would have never picked a jackrabbit. Look at those ears. I mean, that's big ears. But very, very pretty. And everything has the cabin in it. You know, the cabin in the woods. Then, here's one I've never seen, so that's why I'm showing this. This is from Scattered Seed Samplings, and it's called Spring Gathering Cross Stitch. Isn't that pretty? Look at that rabbit. So pretty. All right. Scattered Seed Samplings. All right. Then the next one is Madame Chantilly, Be My Valentine. I'm showing these because these are like Valentine patterns, and I don't know if you've seen those or not, but I thought these were cute. Some of these are Needlework Expos and some are not. Too cute. Look at all those little bunnies. My daughter would go nuts over those. It says, I give you my heart, be my Valentine. And then because it's wintertime, we have to show this. From Madame Chantilly, Winter Delivery. And she's pulling the sheep. Oh, darn it. Why does this happen? Well, I know it's not dying. Well, we may have seen, oh no, here we go. Okay, another blooper that will not be edited out. Okay. All right, Winter Delivery by Madame Chantilly with 3 sheep. Look at all those poinsettias. Too cute. And snowflakes. Oh, goodness. Remind me not to use this tablet again. Okay. All right, and the next thing I want to show you is one of the new hands-on design patterns. And if you've watched Kathy Haberman's hands-on design video, her Flosstube, she's got one that says quilt now. And the Ohio Star is her favorite pattern. She's got ruler and all different kinds. She's got 2 rotary cutters at the bottom. And she said she left one open just for meanness. Evidently, she doesn't close her rotary cutters a lot. But she's got 3 different ways. You can do a pin cushion, a project bag, or you can do just the framed piece. Then, she also designed the 17th block party, and I love doing these blocks, and she showed it. And this is from Hands-On Design, and you can use the sides, and it's got a beautiful picture, and she wanted it like you were laying in a field of clover. So I thought that was pretty. Nice spring stitching. And then we've seen this. It says, Make Life Beautiful for Others. This is 2022 Collector's Heart from Heart and Hand. Isn't that beautiful? And it comes with the linen. And if you don't stitch on linen, you can gift it to somebody else. And I think the buttons also come with it. Then Primrose Cottage Stitches has Sweetheart. I thought this is the stamp series. I thought this was really cute. You've probably seen that one though. And now this one I've never seen before. This is from Loohoo Stitches, and she stitched this one on perforated paper. And it says, You're a Peach Valentine. And is this not too cute? Too cute. That'd make a great refrigerator magnet or a pen or something for somebody. Okay, Loohoo Stitches. Then the next one is also from Kathy Haberman. It's a waffle lot. I love you, a waffle lot. And it's a mattress finish. And this is one that she's actually stitched on the back. Really cute. She shows that on her video also. But it's just too cute. So, all right. And then we have... this is the new calendar crates from Stitching with the Housewives, and it's spring tulip bulbs in bloom. I'm sure you've seen this if you watch Stitching with the Housewives, or the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch, I guess I should say. Then, okay, we've already seen that. Okay. Oh, here's the one I was looking for. I can't talk today. Calico Confectionery Love Sampler Cross Stitch Pattern. Is that not beautiful? I just thought that was so pretty with the little keys and the birds and the hearts and the flowers. There's a little teapot in there. Just really cute. Good use of color. And okay. This is one I've not seen. This is a Happiness is Heart Made Pomegranate Alphabet Sampler Cross Stitch Pattern. And for those of you that like samplers, look at that. Isn't that pretty? And big too. Goodness. It's very pretty. I love the alphabet. The one on top. Really pretty. All right. Looking to see if I missed anything. And then, of course, because this has got... oh, here we go. This is cute. This is Annie B's Folk Art Frosty's Valentine. Isn't that cute? Too cute. Little Valentine tree. All right, so there's some things to entice you and enable you, because a lot of my viewers say, oh, I have to stop your video and go buy it right away. So these you'll probably have to put on pre-order. But I just want to thank everyone for watching. Thank you so much for spending some of your happy time with me, having my happy time. And I hope you get a lot of stitching done, and let's hope it doesn't snow a lot, because otherwise I'm going to be inundated with snowman stitching. So until next time, we'll get a catch up on Whip Go, and hopefully I'll have some more finishes, and hopefully I might have an FFO or two if I can figure out what I've done with some of the pieces and find a good size cutting board. I hope y'all have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Happy stitching!